filming. Hey,
I know.
say hi. Hello.
Hello. Right, we're sweaty and hot.
And that's because we had a threesome. I'm giddy.
Hey, gay.
Gay.
Gay. Speaking of.
Gay. Hello, I'm with these two humans.
Really loud, so.
Yeah, I know, that's why I was holding it. I was like, oh, okay. I just thought. It's not good. Okay.
This is a fucking mess.
Yeah, I swear, at the beginning this was going to be horrible and just like giggling. I'm here with Cherry and Elle.
Hello.
Very giggly. And we're going to talk about all the gay things because
All the gay
that's
things.
what with all the gay
things.
There we go. Oh, you should do that instead. Like, make a parody of that.
Amazing.
Okay, right. So,
gay
guys,
thing.
what do you identify as on the queer scale?
On the queer scale.
On the spectrum.
Hello, I'm Cherry. I am queer / pan / bi / girls are great, guys are kind of okay. Who knows? Questioning, but it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, well, Elle, you identify as...
I'm Elle and I'm queer-ish. I'm just, yeah.
Okay.
We know we like girls.
Yay.
We know we like. Well,
Yeah.
we know we like girls. We know we like girls.
Definitely.
That's one thing.
You all know me, so that's fine.
Yes, this is our favourite little
Yes.
queer little
Yeah.
bean.
Bean,
thing.
all the beans.
All the
Yay. The beans reunited.
Japan.
Right, so you guys identify as women, you use she, her pronouns.
Yep.
Yeah.
She have pronouns.
I use
You
they,
do
them.
You use they them.
I'm gender queer. Again, queer is a very important word here because we're just very confused about everything.
Yeah.
Maybe not confused. I'm not confused anymore, I just don't care
Yeah.
about...
It's kind of
what
interesting
we're doing.
though, because queer used to be an insult, and so it's gone from being like used to say strange because that's what the word
Yeah,
means
that's
in
what-
the English language. Queer means
Well, I am
strange.
strange.
as
Yeah.
well, so it is kind of appropriate in all
Yeah.
times of the...
And like people used to use it to be like, if you were gay, you're queer and strange. But now we've kind of reclaimed it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, and it's
become
like
our
in
own
the
thing.
queue and like LGBT.
Yeah.
I think it's like, but it's one of those things that is still really taboo if you're not
Yeah.
queer, like, as in if you're not in the LGBT community.
Then you should use it
you
without
shouldn't
other
use the
people
word,
giving their
like,
consent. It's
Exactly.
like,
I feel like if you know I identify as queer and that's the label I want, then you can
Yeah.
call me queer
Yeah.
and say that I identify as that. But there's a lot
even
I
if
don't
you
know.
are in the
It's
community, whoever you are, you have to make sure the person is comfortable with
because there's
using.
a lot of people that are in
Yeah.
the community that don't like the word and don't
yeah,
like
they don't
identifying
feel like they
themselves with it.
identify with it.
Which is fine, but I think for us it's
I'm
just
happy with it.
easier
Yeah, same.
in
feel like-
general.
We can reclaim that word. And-
Yay, power to the people.
Yeah.
So how did you guys figure out exactly like what you like, or how long have you known really?
Okay. I didn't. So I'm in year 9 now, going into year 10. So like I'm 14. I started thinking that I was like, well, cherry girls. Like, could you around like the middle of year 8, beginning of year 8? Over the summer of year 8, I was like, okay, like there is definitely some gay here.
Just a little bit.
And I got to school and I told my friends and they were like, Cherry, yeah, Cherry, you're gay. And I was like, cool, I'm glad you think so too.
Nice, I'm glad we can all
And-
agree on this.
Yeah, no, with the help of my friends, I slowly like found different terms that I identified with. I found the term gynophilic for a while and I kind of identify with that, which means attracted to girls / femininity. So I'm quite attracted to feminine males, but really like girls.
Me.
So yeah, gynophilic is a term that I've tried with, and yeah, just with the help of my friend. I was obsessed with these 3 guys, but then I realised it was only on looks. I never knew them. I'd never spoken to any of them. Now I'm realising that was fine. I was attracted to these guys' faces, not actually them. But I can have emotional attraction to girls.
Nice.
Nice.
Cute. Okay.
I feel that. I only figured out like this year, like kind of maybe the end of last year. I'm almost 16. I'm going to be 16 in August. But I developed like really late, just kind of with everything. Like I didn't really have crushes on people for ages. And when I was in year 9, then my friend was like, oh my god, you've never had a crush on someone? That's so weird, you must be a lesbian. Which, you know, was so nice, but I mean, it was kind of true. Like,
Lesbians don't have
and
crushes.
and then I thought, crush on someone. I know, it's so stupid. I thought that I had a crush on a few guys, but then I kind of realised I was kind of making it up. Like,
Yeah, I've definitely
Yeah.
had that
Yeah.
a lot.
just
Definitely.
because I felt like it was the kind of thing that I should do. Like,
To like
Do it
everyone,
for these guys.
everyone told me I was weird for not having a crush on someone until I was in year 9. So then just kind of made it up. And then this year I was like, oh, girls are hot. I'm like really in love with Halsey.
Fucking
definitely.
Why am I so obsessed with
Definitely.
her?
Okay, well, me. I had like a ton of crushes on guys when I was a kid, but they were always really feminine guys, firstly. Like, a ton. I remember my brother read my diary and told the guy that I liked him. I cried like hell. He knows who he is. Love you, loves. I'm kidding. We're like friends now. It's cool.
Fine.
No, but what you said about like making up crushes, I really got that when my best friend had a crush on a guy and he was like in the year above and it was like really cool and stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I have a crush on him too, and I really believed it. And I was just like, no, you didn't. What were you thinking? Like,
I did that too. My best friend had a crush on someone, so then I was like, oh yeah, I have a crush on him too.
I mean, I
I'm
didn't
the
say
ugliest
anything.
person like
No,
ever.
as in, I'm sure he was like, again, I'm not really like attracted to him, but I was like, oh yeah, he's cute. I'm gonna
Yeah.
think
Definitely.
all the time about. No, I really didn't. But I didn't get girl crushes either. I just knew I liked girls. I remember
Yeah.
being like 8 or 9, and I messaged my friend on Facebook. Yeah, I messaged her and I was
Forget
like,
about that.
I think I like girls, and she was like, it's okay. We're gonna work through this. I love you no matter what. And I was like, so cute.
See,
Yeah,
it never
girl.
struck my mind, but now thinking about it, like there were lots of different moments in primary school. I won't mention some of them, but like there were lots of moments where I'm like thinking back on it, and like it was just girls being girls. Girls were affectionate with each other, right?
Definitely.
And now I'm like, that was my gay peeping out, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yep,
just a
it
little
was
bit.
having a fun time
Yeah.
there. But like, no one thought about it because I went to a mixed school full of like guys who were
Oh, no,
ugly.
but we really
people,
did.
it was all about just who liked who, and it never really came up. Gay was used as an insult, and that was about
Oh.
all we heard.
It's not that bad anymore, but I do get like really stereotypical shit.
Yeah.
No, but like luckily because it's such a small school, it means that like because everybody knows you, they're just like, oh, homo.
Are
After
you
a
going
year,
out to
okay,
people at
fine.
school then?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you?
not as.
Well, I'm out to my friends, but
Yeah.
like no one else in my year really like cares enough.
I'm properly out to like my friends, but I'm not quiet about it. Like I go around school being
Oh,
just
God,
as gay as
yeah,
I do at
exactly.
YouTube gatherings, and if you've met
well,
me,
I try
you
not
know
to.
that's very, very gay.
I feel like I'm always educating people on it, which
Yeah,
I'm
no,
okay
definitely.
with. But sometimes you just don't really feel like it, so I just
Yeah,
go along with what they're
it's
saying.
just-
They'll be like, "Huh, Elena is a lesbian," and I'll be like, "Fine,
Fine.
I'll give it to
So
you."
no one at my school knows apart from the people that just don't care. But like if people found out, then they'd just be like, meh. A few people would probably like confront me, but
Yeah.
my school's quite like accepting. Like we have like an LGBT club.
Oh, see, we're trying to get one set up, but our staff room has a civil war going on apparently. I don't know if I should say this, so it's fine, people don't know what school I
Yeah,
do.
it's fine.
Apparently, like the staff room, half of the people are like, yes, get a club, and the other half are like, no, we can't do that, that's
We're going
bad.
to exclude the straight
no.
people.
Oh my god.
That was one of the senior leadership's team's argument. We can't set up a club for the LGBTQ plus people because it will exclude the straights.
Segue into that.
Segue,
Education.
education.
schools About LGBT stuff.
Okay, in year 7 we had a presentation on homophobia, and our form
Really?
tutor, yeah,
Oh
no,
my
no, not a
God.
presentation to the
That's a
whole year,
lot.
but
Oh my
it was in form time. So it was basically trying to say like being gay is okay. Problem was our form tutor couldn't say the word gay. He physically couldn't say it. So everyone
Because he had a
would
speech
read
impediment,
out
or
the
because he
things.
didn't want to.
No, because basically for PSHE then they have like presentations. So it was
Yeah.
on the presentation, but he just couldn't say it. It was
He
as if
didn't want
couldn't
to.
I don't think
physically
he
say
did.
it.
I don't think he wanted
I
to.
think he was
like,
really homophobic, so it was just like, oh, yeah,
It's
for
like,
him.
gay.
So we kept getting people to read off the presentation, or he'd just say like that thing, or like it was the most awkward. Like,
Oh, sexual.
But my school's actually really good about it. We had a sex ed talk, and at the start of it, then
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
That's
yeah,
amazing.
at the start of it, then don't you think we have to do sex ed?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
David Cameron got rid of it. Thanks, David. I love
because I go to
you.
private school and it doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah. This year we
That's
learned about
fucked up.
reproduction, like you do when you're about 8. And that's it. There was some talk about sexually transmitted diseases, but it was very You get this. It looks disgusting. We're not going to show you what it looks like because we're not going to show you any actual pictures of things. We're going to show you our little doodles of them because that's what vaginas and penises and everything in between looks like.
We have sex ed. We have sex ed every year, but like it never brushes into LGBTQ plus stuff. I think it did once in year 7, and it was we were talking about discrimination, and our teacher said, "What sorts of discrimination are there?" And I was like, "Homophobia." And we touched very briefly on that, and also like the idea that gay people are more susceptible to HIV, and that was it. Our teacher was like, "This is going to be weird to you, and it is kind of strange."
Talk about
The gay
but
thing.
blah blah blah.
It's natural.
It's
like,
only, and kids who are learning are only going to deem it to be strange if you're enforcing it into them that it is. If these people are learning, it's new knowledge to them, it's new information. They have no previous thoughts on it, they're just a bit confused.
Yeah.
If you're saying it's strange from the get-go, then that's the like idea that you've planted in their heads.
Well, my school, there's so many people who knew nothing about even like bisexuality, just because the only real
Well,
like
the
thing they got about
unknowledgeable
it
people
was the
who-
tiny bit from the media, and the media doesn't represent us like really in any way, like properly.
Faking It. Oh my god, if you guys watch Faking
No.
It, you need to. It is the best TV show. It has the most representation for like the LGBT.
That's good. It's slowly like Hollywood
community.
and like other media, they're slowly starting to evolve with that, which is good. But for example, mainly like for bisexuality is very stereotypical on TV. Gay women are gay men. If you think about it, it's all stereotypes.
Yeah.
The fact that
it
before
is.
with my long hair,
But
I went, I'm
yeah.
gay. People were like,
No, you're
what?
not.
And I'm like, do I literally need to walk into school with like that gay flag on my back, short hair, a giant thing that says I love vagina like on a t-shirt? Is that looking gay? Because I could do that, I'm fine with it if it means I don't have to come out to people anymore.
Yeah.
People don't believe you unless you're conforming to what they believe you're saying you are. Like that's the thing with labels. If you say you're bisexual and you're a female and you get with a guy, people go, you're no longer bisexual. That's not what it
Yeah,
means.
exactly.
That's also
You still
that's
have
just,
the
like,
attraction to females.
when people talk about it, they still think this is like completely normal and okay, and it's like that's why you have to try and educate people in schools.
Yeah.
What's even saying?
Because
Bisexuality is liking both. If you start dating one, like gender, it doesn't mean that the other one has suddenly like disappeared, gone out the window.
made a really good video on it called Cake and
Exactly.
Bisexuals with
The metaphors.
with the metaphor that
Wonderful.
basically
I feel like I watched that.
two
but I
people
can't
walk into a room, there's a chocolate cake and there's a carrot cake. One of them likes both, one of them just likes chocolate. Does it mean that the one who likes both is more greedy? No, they just have a bigger
It
palate.
happened.
Okay, I
They
didn't
just-
see that video. That is such
But
a good
it's a
metaphor.
good metaphor.
They just have a bigger taste range. They're just like, I like both.
That-
It
that's
doesn't
cool.
mean they're gonna get a slice of both, unless they're into
Which is great. Like you can get.
But like,
cake is great.
it
You might
doesn't-
want both at the same time.
it's just
Fine.
cake. Like people to people, you can get both, or you could just get one. Like it's not that hard. And if you get a chocolate cake, it doesn't mean you no longer like carrot cake.
Right, so editing Lenny here. Hi, that's why my camera stopped filming that section, but good news is that video was half an hour long. That's not very good news, but it does continue on Elle's channel because I couldn't fit everything in this one section. So yeah, if you want to hear more about what we were talking about, I'll link Elle's channel here, and yeah. Also, Maya's video we were just talking about, that's there, everything's in the description as you guys well know. Yeah, thank you for watching then, and I'll see you guys soon. Maybe this is gonna become a series, it looks like it. I'm already going to film another one tomorrow with another special guest, so we're going well.
Do that again. Cherry, say it again just in case.
Subscribe to my YouTube,
Yeah.
YouTube, my
Nice, I'm
YouTube.
holding you. And subscribe to Elle, that should be there.
Yeah,
That
and
she
follow my
went to
Twitter
tea.
if you want lots of the gay.
They have
lots of
all
gay
the
stuff on
things.
Twitter.
All
And
the things.
Instagram, I post lots of videos of me playing guitar and stuff.
Nice.
Hey.
Great.
Bye!
Lovely. Yes.
Ah, yes!
You look great.
Amazing.
This is gonna be the thumbnail. I'm just saying.